Hey there, dreamer. Welcome to today's movement session. I can't wait to explore with you what it feels like when we stop chasing external validation and start cultivating that unshakable inner strength that comes from being in God's classroom. Today, we're diving deep into James 1, 2 through 4. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. We're going to move our bodies in ways that mirror this journey from unexpected lessons to unshakable character. Sometimes God's curriculum doesn't look like what we signed up for, but every challenge is building something beautiful in us. Today, we're going to feel what it's like to be strengthened from the inside out, just like James describes, tested, refined, and made complete. Grab yourself some water and maybe a soft surface to lie on. We're going underground today, working the muscles that don't get the glory, but do all the heavy lifting, just like the character work God is doing in our hearts. Ready to experience what it feels like to be built from the inside out? Let's step into the classroom together. Find a comfortable place to lie down on your back. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Close your eyes and let's center ourselves in today's truth. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, release any frustration with lessons you didn't choose. Breathe in again and let go of any resistance to God's unexpected curriculum. Now, let's sit with James 1, 2 through 4. Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete. Imagine these words sinking into your body like warm honey. Feel them in your muscles, your bones, your very core. Every challenge you faced has been building something in you. Strength you didn't know you had. Character you couldn't develop any other way. Place your hands on your heart. Feel it beating strong and steady. This heart has been through God's classroom, and it's still beating. It's stronger now because of what it's endured, not in spite of it. Breathe in the truth that you are being made complete. Breathe out any impatience with the process. Feel yourself completely supported by the ground beneath you. This is what it feels like to be held while you're being built. Now, let's move in this truth together. From your back, place your feet firmly on the ground, about hip width distance apart, knees pointing towards the ceiling. Really press your feet down and feel how the ground supports you. This is your foundation. Let your arms rest along your side, palms facing up in a gesture of receiving. As you inhale, imagine drawing strength up from the ground through your legs, feeling your hamstrings and glutes awakening. Exhale and press through your heels, not your toes, but your heels, to lift your hips up towards the sky. Keep your knees parallel. Don't let them fall out or squeeze in. Create one beautiful line from your knees to your shoulders, letting your chest stay open. Feel how your glutes and hamstrings are working together. This is teamwork. Just like how God works with us to build character. Hold this bridge for 3 more breaths, feeling the strength in your foundation, the openness in your heart. When you're ready, slowly lower down vertebrae by vertebrae, imagining you're laying down each piece of your character carefully and intentionally. Rest for a moment with your lower back connected to the ground. When you're ready to lift again, feel how your foundation has gotten even stronger from that last bridge. Press through your heels once more, this time noticing how your glutes fire up faster, how your body remembers the strength. Hold for another 3 breaths, feeling deeper into the power of your foundation. As you lower this time, imagine you're setting down any worries about your own capability. You've just proven you can build strength. One more time. Let's build this foundation. As you lift, imagine each bridge is laying another stone in the chapter God is building in you. Feel how natural this strength feels now. How your body has learned to trust its own power. Hold here for as long as feels good, breathing naturally. Then lower down with complete control, ready for our next exploration. Still on your back, draw your knees up towards your chest, keeping your shins parallel to the ceiling, like you're creating a tabletop with your legs. Feel your lower back pressing gently into the ground. This connection to the earth keeps you stable. This is your power center, the place where your physical strength and spiritual strength meet. Place your hands gently on your thighs, just above your knees, and create a little resistance by pressing your hands against your legs while your legs push back into your hands. Feel that deep engagement in your belly, like you're gently hugging your spine from the front. This is what it feels like to be stable from within. Hold this connection for 5 breaths. Really feeling your core wake up. Now, keeping that core connection strong and your lower back anchored to the ground, slowly extend your right leg toward the floor without letting it touch. Imagine you're reaching toward your future while staying grounded in who you are right now. Keep your extended leg active, foot flexed, like you're standing on an invisible wall. Feel how much work it takes to stay stable while reaching. This is perseverance in action. Hold, breathe, inhaling and exhaling. Then bring your leg back to tabletop. Switch to your left leg now as you breathe. As you extend it, notice if this side feels different. Maybe stronger maybe more challenging. Each side teaches us something different about balance and strength. Feel how you can reach and extend while staying centered. Hold for 5 breaths, breathing in and out. Each breath more deeply into that core connection. Let's try that right leg once more. This time, as you extend it, imagine you're reaching towards a dream that requires patience to achieve. Feel how your core keeps you stable even as you stretch towards what's coming. Your body is learning that you can reach for more while staying grounded in who you are. Exhale and bring it back, and switch to the left leg with an inhale. One final time, this time extending with confidence, knowing that you can handle whatever requires your strength and stability. When you're ready, exhale and release that leg. From laying down with your knees bent, let's practice the art of rising. You can cross your arms over your chest if you need momentum, or reach your arms towards your knees. Take a moment to feel your shoulder blades wide on the ground, your neck long. As you prepare to rise, draw your chin slightly towards your chest to protect your neck. Exhale and engage that core we just awakened, rolling up slowly like you're peeling your spine off the ground, one vertebrae at a time, leading with your heart, not your head. Feel every part of your spine participating in this rise. This is what resilience looks like. Every piece of you working together to lift you up. Once you're sitting tall, feel your sitting bones rooted down, your spine reaching up like a tree growing towards light. Pause here and breathe in and out, in and out, and feel the strength it took to get here. Now, slowly roll back down with just as much control, like you're laying down your worries one vertebrae at a time, starting from your lower back and rolling down until your head rests last. This controlled descent is just as important as the rise. It's about being intentional with how we handle every movement. Inhale, let's rise again. But this time as you roll up, imagine you're rising from a challenge that tried to keep you down. Feel the determination in your core, the strength in your spine. Each vertebrae that lifts is a choice to not stay down, but to keep growing towards the light. Sit tall and breathe, feeling the power of your resilience. As you roll back down on your exhale this time, imagine you're laying down any shame about past falls. You're learning about the ability to lie down and rest is just as powerful as the ability to rise. The ground supports you completely as you lower with control. Inhale one more rise, and this time roll up with the knowledge that every time you've fallen in your life, you've also found the strength to rise again. This isn't just a physical exercise. It's a spiritual reminder of your own unbreakable nature. Sit tall and feel how strong you are, how capable, how ready for whatever comes next. Sitting tall with your sitting bones rooted, bring your right ankle to rest on the left thigh, creating a figure 4 shape with your legs. If this feels like too much pressure on your knee, just place your ankle near your knee or rest your foot on the ground. Honor where your body is today. Place your hands behind you for support, fingertips pressing down to help lengthen your spine. Feel your heart lifting even as you sit. Now, keeping your spine long, lean forward from your hips, not rounding your back, but hinging forward like you're bowing with respect. As you do, breathe into any tightness you feel. This might be physical tightness, but it might be emotional tightness too. We hold on to so much in our hips. Feel the outer edge of your right hip opening, creating space. Hold this gentle forward fold for 5 breaths. With every exhale, imagining you're making space for the new character traits God is developing in you. Every inhale, imagine you're breathing in patience, perseverance, and joy. Now, switch sides, bringing your left ankle to your right thigh. Notice how this side feels different. Maybe tighter, maybe more open. Each side of our body holds different tensions, different stories. As you lean forward on this side, breathe into whatever you feel without judgment. Hold and breathe, giving your left hip the same loving attention you gave your right. We're not forcing anything. We're creating space with kindness, the same way God creates space in our hearts for growth. Let's transition with the grace God gives us through every season change. From sitting slowly, roll back down to your back, taking your time. Roll to your right side and pause for a moment. Sometimes the side positions help us to see things from a different perspective. When you're ready, press your top hand into the ground and push yourself up to your hands and knees. Feel your hands directly under your shoulders, fingers spread wide like roots. Your knees should be directly under your hips, creating a strong table with your body. Feel how strong your core is now from all the work we've done. From here, tuck your toes under. Feel them gripping the ground and lift your hips up and back into a downward facing dog. Your hands are shoulder width apart, fingers spread, middle fingers are pointing straight ahead. Breathe here, pedaling your feet a little, bending one knee, then the other, waking up your legs and letting your spine lengthen. This position reminds us that sometimes we have to turn our perspective upside down to see clearly. When you're ready, step your right foot forward between your hands. Feel how that leg has gotten stronger from all your work. Now step your left foot to meet it. Hang forward for a moment with soft knees, letting your arms be heavy, surrendering any effort for just a breath. Then, slowly roll up to standing, vertebrae by vertebrae, like a flower opening to the sun. Your head coming up last. Feel how different standing feels now. More rooted, more ready. From standing with your feet hip width apart, imagine there's an invisible chair behind you. As you begin to sit back, shift your weight into your heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Sit back like you're reaching your sitting bones towards that imaginary chair, keeping your knees pointed forward over your ankles. Your thighs are working hard here. Sweep your arms up alongside your ears, or if that's too much for your shoulders, keep them reaching forward. Lengthen through the crown of your head, keeping your heart lifting even as your legs work. This might feel uncomfortable. That's the point. This is what James means when he talks about trials producing perseverance. You're literally practicing sitting with discomfort while staying strong. Keeping your heart open even when your legs are burning. Hold on to that with another 3 to 5 breaths. Feeling the fire in your legs and breathe through it. When you're ready, stand tall by pressing through your heels. Then fold forward and let your arms hang heavy, like you're surrendering the effort. You just proved to yourself that you can stay strong in the uncomfortable places. Let's explore that edge again. Sit back into your chair pose, and this time, as your legs start to work hard, remind yourself that this discomfort is temporary and it's making you stronger. Hold for 5 breaths, noticing how your mental strength is growing along with your physical strength. Come to standing, fold forward, and let's try one more time. This time, as you sit into the pose, imagine you're sitting with a real life challenge that requires perseverance. Feel how your body can stay strong and your heart can stay open even when things get uncomfortable. This is spiritual training disguised as physical training. Hold for as long as feels right. Then rise up with the confidence that you can handle hard things. From standing, fold forward one more time, bending your knees as much as you need. Place your hands on the ground. You can bend your knees to make this happen. From your forward fold, step or jump both feet back into a plank position. In plank, your hands are directly under your shoulders. Your body is one straight line from the crown of your head to your heels. Feel your core supporting you. All that strength we've been building, holding you steady. If this is too much, lower your knees to the ground, but keep that straight line from the knees to the head. Hold this plank and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Now, hug your elbows close to your body and slowly lower down to your belly with control, like you're setting down something precious. Let your whole body rest on the ground for a moment. Then, place your palms under your shoulders and press your chest up to a gentle back bend, keeping your hips heavy on the ground. This opens your heart to whatever God wants to teach you next. Keep your shoulders away from your ears and your neck long. Breathe in and out. Then lower your chest down. Tuck your toes under and press back to hands and knees, ready for our strength work. From hands and knees, make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders, fingers spread wide, and your knees are directly under your hips. This is where we practice the kind of strength no one sees, but everyone needs. Engage your core by gently drawing your belly button towards your spine. Then lift your knees just slightly off the ground, maybe 2 inches, maybe less. It's not about how high, it's about the feeling your deep core is waking up to and the work that's going behind it. Keep your hands pressing firmly into the ground, your shoulders steady over your wrist. Hold. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe naturally. Don't hold your breath this time, even though this is challenging. Breathe. This hidden work of character development, the daily choices, the small acts of faith, the quiet perseverance that builds who you become. Your body might start to shake. That's just your muscles waking up and getting stronger. All right. Lower your knees and rest for a moment. Feel how that invisible work was actually the hardest thing we've done yet. From your hands and knees, this time we're going to practice being strong in the lowering as well as the lifting. Keeping your knees on the ground for support. Slowly, with complete control, lower your chest toward the ground. Keep your elbows hugging closely to your body, not flaring out wide. Take as much time as you need. This is not a race. Feel every muscle working to control this descent. This is strength and surrender, controlling how we handle pressure, being intentional about how we respond when life brings us down. Feel your chest muscles working, your arms supporting you, your core keeping you stable. When you reach the bottom, your chest lightly touching the ground, pause there for just a moment. Then, press back up slowly, feeling how the controlled lowering made you stronger for the rising. Let's lower again. This time, as you descend with control, imagine you're handling a difficult situation with grace, feeling how you can be strong even while going down, how you can maintain your dignity and power even in the challenging moments. Lowering slowly, pausing at the bottom, and then press back up with the knowledge that you can handle whatever comes your way. From your hands and knees, inhale as you touch your big toes together, knees wide apart. Exhale as you sit your hips back towards your heels and fold forward. Arms extended in front of you or resting alongside your body. Let your forehead rest on the ground or on the pillow. If child's pose doesn't feel comfortable in your body today, it's okay. Feel free to lie on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, arms relaxed by your sides. Both positions are perfect for surrender. This is your surrender pose, where you release all effort and simply receive. You've done the work. Now, rest in the truth that God finishes what He starts. In this space of complete release, let these truths wash over you. Every unexpected lesson has been making you stronger. Every trial you didn't choose has been developing perseverance you couldn't build another way. The character God is building in you through His unconventional curriculum is preparing you for something beautiful. Breathe in the knowing that you are being made complete. Breathe out any remaining resistance to His process. Feel yourself held by the Master Teacher who sees exactly what you need to become, who He called you to be. This is what it means to be powerful and surrendered at the same time. Knowing your capability while resting in His wisdom. Let each breath remind you that real strength comes from staying in the classroom, even when the lessons surprise you. Stay here as long as your heart needs. And when you're ready, slowly rise to a comfortable seated position. Sit cross-legged or with your legs in front of you. Hands resting naturally on your knees. Close your eyes and scan your body from head to toe. Notice what feels different, what feels more alive, what feels stronger. This is what happens when you stay in God's classroom instead of trying to design your own curriculum. Your body feels more capable, more prepared for whatever comes next. This is exactly what's happening in your spirit too. Every unexpected lesson is developing this same kind of unshakable strength. Breathe in your own resilience. Breathe out any remaining doubt about what God's teaching. Feel how much more grounded you are now compared to when you started. This didn't happen by accident. This happened because you showed up for the lesson, even when it wasn't what you expected. Let this feeling of being powerfully prepared stay with you as long as you want. When you're ready, take a deep breath and open your eyes as a student who trusts the teacher. Now, let's close by acknowledging our master teacher. Bring your hands to prayer position. Breathe in and out. God, thank you for being the kind of teacher who builds us from the inside out. Thank you for your curriculum that develops our character, not just our skills. Thank you for the lessons that make us complete, even when they're not the ones we would have chosen. Help us to remember that every unexpected challenge is actually an invitation to discover strength we didn't know we had. Let this physical reminder of being built from within encourage us to trust your process in every area of our lives. Thank you for making us more capable than we knew we could be, and for never giving us more than we can handle with your help. Bring your hands to your lips. May the words of my mouth and drop them down to your heart. And the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, my Lord, my rock, and my Redeemer. In Jesus' name, amen. Dreamer, you just experienced what it feels like to be strengthened by the Master Builder himself. That resilience you feel, that's been his plan for you all along. Keep showing up for his classroom.